morning, soul family. Alrighty then, we're going to be doing our reading. This morning, I think we're going to be doing the Oracle Messenger. And I've been lighting my loose sage. And I'm out of my, maybe I could use this. This is the end of my incense. That's a good idea. You could do that. When your incense runs out, use it to light your sage. Come on, light up. There we go. There we go. Let's get this going. I haven't I haven't lit my sage for very much lately, and maybe that's the reason it's been kind of emotional here. Also, I've been very, very drained. I've taken care of myself and allowed myself to go to bed super, super early, and it feels really, really good. Just spent some time talking to my best friend Diane in Sturgeon Bay, and they got snowed in. They got a major blizzard, and I want to go home. Oh my God. There we go. She's got this antique store, Door County Traders, if anybody's ever in Sturgeon Bay. It's the coolest place. It's huge. It's got a bunch of different booths by different people. And I used to do that for a living, and I freaking loved it. I would do it again. You know what? And if I lived in that town again, which I so want to, isn't it funny? I really am feeling pulled to move to Sturgeon Bay again. I would start that up again. I would, for a side thing, I would absolutely do that again. I love it. Thrift store stuff and you know, run a booth. Oh, that would be fun. But she's been running around in there finding stocking stuffers for me for the friends in town. And oh, so cool to have friends like that, you know. We don't get to talk very often. And I thought, you know, she's so busy and I'm so busy doing my work. And we don't talk on the phone. We text. And it's like, this is ridiculous. So to hear her voice is pretty cool. Okay. Let me put this over here. Why, oh why, oh why, do I have to keep clearing my throat? Hold on a second. a clearing. Oh, man. My nose is running because it's cold in my studio. I know it's probably warmer outside. It's such a beautiful day. Look at it, you guys. You know what? Let's just go out and take a look. We need to take a look. For all of the people that have snow and yuck weather, look at that little spot on the lake. Isn't that neat? Look at that. That's so cool. I won't tell you why it looks like that, and it's not actually cool when you look at it. Actually, now that I think about what it is. Oh, maybe it's not. Okay, I'll change my mind. That's really neat. If you look at it, there's the center, right in the center, it's where things are calm, and all around it is rough. At first, I thought it was the algae remover, and I thought, ooh, it doesn't look very cool. But look at that. It's all smooth in the center. Maybe it is the algae remover. I don't think so, though, because it's smooth over here, too. Let's just prefer that it's not, okay? Let's just say it's not. Hold on to your dreams. Hold on to your dreams. They're valid. They're giving you messages. Mine certainly are. Definitely got confirmation in my dreams last night. Oh, yes. I know who's watching me. Very, very clear. I still get so excited about the fact that my dreams are so valid for information for me. This is incredible. Alrighty. My nose now, running. It's so fun for me to get presents for people, you know? Picking out little things, and it's fun to get something unique, you know? And when you do get something, you kind of think about the person and who they are and what they like and what it means, and not just, you know, buy something that you like because, you know, oh, I'd like to get this. I always wanted this, so I got it for them. You know, it's maybe not be their thing, you know? Gift cards are good, too, so they can get their own thing. But I don't know. I like getting something very unique and different. Correct for neutrality on all levels. What is it that you would like us to know? Now. Let the emotions flow. Well, there's a lot of that going on. I've had emails all morning already from people that are feeling very, very emotional. People that have been very affected by the energy that we're dealing with right now. So Spirit's saying it's good. I love this scene. Look at that. Look how beautiful. Here's the goddess of nature. I'm so connected to Artemis and Diana, you know, of the forest. But look at her. So she's allowing the emotions to flow from her eyes and from her mouth. So it's okay to cry. It's very cleansing. You know, there's many, many toxins that are released when you cry. It's incredibly healthy. And she's also allowing the emotions to flow from her mouth. So here we get, again, are getting confirmation from Spirit to speak. We've been told to speak, right? You need to express your emotions. So they can be very, very happy. Like this is like a little waterfall, or actually it's not a waterfall, it's very soft. So it's more like a little pond or a little brook, you know, running down from that cup into this cup. So it can be, and it can be like this morning with my friend Diane and I. That was really nice. It was quick, it was sweet, right? It can be, you could be crying over memories. They can be sad. They can be, I'm seeing all kinds of really cool things I'm looking at. I'm looking at the dragonflies to allow you to flow over your emotional waters. I'm looking at the moth here, which is telling you to connect to the light. So your higher self. Let me get I love my magnifying glass. What am I looking at there? There's a, it looks like a chrysalis. There's 2 pink chrysalises. So to me, I believe that the chrysalises are where these were born from, the dreams. Sometimes this is the stage where they're percolating, right? Before they're ready to be born. And then they become the dragonfly, which is your dreams. And the moth, or the butterfly, maybe it's a white butterfly. Let's call it white. Truth, purity, cleansing. Yes, that's been born. So it's a rebirth that's taken place. I'm seeing right there. The green, of course, is always the color of healing in your heart chakra. So allow your feelings from your heart to come from your heart. There's pink, the chrysalises that hold on to these, to your dreams and to the transformation. They're coming from your heart too. The all-seeing eye is open. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What would I do with your smart mouth? Drawing me in and kicking me out. Got my head spinning, no kidding. I did that yesterday. Oh, that's funny. This is our song. Oh, all of me loves all of you. So right now, Spirit says, give yourself permission to feel and experience your feelings without judging yourself, without blaming yourself. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind. Because all of me loves all of you. Yes. So, Spirit is saying, don't plug these up. If you feel sad, allow the tears to fall. If you feel happy, allow the tears to fall. Even if you're angry, let the words come out. Maybe you need to go run around in your room and scream into a pillow. Let the feelings out, right? Everything needs to come out. You can't stop anything up. You need to release them. Wow. I give you all of me and you give me all of you. I love this song. I'm sorry. This is my twin song and my song. Oh, wow. Look at the triangle at the top. Do you see that above her head? It's like my, look, I'll show you. Oh my gosh. Hold on, I got tangled. It looks like my Vogel cut crystal. It's very, very powerful. It's also saying self, higher self, and spirit. Or each other connecting to spirit. And it's connecting to the crown. The crystals of the earth. So powerful. So all of me loves all of you. This is someone expressing their feelings. So feel free to express your feelings, Spirit is saying. Don't deny them. Don't try to force them either to be anything other than what they are. Allow them to flow and allow them to go, whatever they are. Don't hold anything in. Don't say what isn't real. Speak the truth. Feel the truth. Express yourself as you truly are. Wow. I love it. That's all the message that we're going to give you in that. Connect to nature. Maybe it'll help you express yourself. Maybe you need to go into nature to connect more to your feelings. Right? Maybe it's difficult for you to express yourself. And if you get into nature, it'll help you relax so that you're able to speak. Cards on the table, both showing hearts. I love this song. I haven't heard it forever. Drawing me in and kicking me out. What would I do without your smart mouth? I'm laughing. I have to be careful, right? We don't want to get kicked off. Oh, here we go. I want to follow where she goes. I think about her and she knows it. Yes, I do. And I know who you are. I know that you're watching me. So let's just get real here. And he says, maybe I should stop and start confessing. Yeah, it's about time. Okay. What's a good one for us? Oh my gosh. We got this yesterday. Did we get this? I don't know if we got this or I got this in a private reading. I think I got it in a private reading. But look, it's your kitsune. Remember? Pay attention to what your kitsune is giving you. Messages that are coming. The kitsune is going to come as a red animal. It could come, remember, it could come in a picture. It could come in as form of a cat or a red-headed person. But here we see it. So here is a message from your kitsune that we told you was coming and was going to be bringing you information. So the kitsune is telling you, now's not the time to be the life of the party. It's not the time to step in the role, to be the role of leader or teacher. Right now they're asking you to be cautious. The fox is wily, it's cunning, it's camouflage, right? They're telling you don't reveal too much or don't draw too much attention to yourself right now. They want you to be quiet. They're asking you to observe. Be the observer. My twin is always the observer. Oh my God. So this is him. So this is not telling him to do this. It's telling me to do this because this is what he does. They're telling you to be watchful of the ones around you and be very, very careful and listen. They're telling you to be careful. Listen to see what you see and what you feel and what you hear right now, what's going on. They're telling you to trust your instincts. So maybe, yeah, babe, be the observer. Pay attention to what's going on right now around you. Observe, check with your intuition and act on your instincts because you know what to do. You're smart. Allow your instincts to guide you as you move along. This one is absolutely camouflage. He's blending into his environment, right? He's being the chameleon. He's a fox, but he's being the chameleon. He's blending in right now. So don't give all, don't tell all. Don't be out in the middle of, telling everybody exactly what step's going on with you. But mostly it's important for you to pay attention to what others are saying or doing, and they can say a lot without words, right? I know if we stumbled in the dark, we'd be all right. That's right. If we lost our way and we took it way too far, I know we'd be all right. Because why? Because we trust our intuition. We stick to spirit. We listen to the guidance we get. That's why if we stumbled in the dark, we'd still be okay. Because spirit says we are in a little bit of darkness. We don't really know the whole way, right? But they're going to guide our steps. And so you're safe with someone like that, right? What is the other song in this? There's another message in the song. I've got to listen to it. Hold on, there's something coming up. I know if we took a stumble in the dark, we'd be all right. Oh, she's not into hesitating. She doesn't like waiting. She's not into hesitating. She says we'll be okay because it's true. Because we're so freaking guided. So trust in spirit. You trust in spirit. They've got your back. You do what spirit asks you to do. You're good. Oh my God. Seriously. Happiness hit her like a gun. Woo! Love this song. Came like a bullet. Oh, I love this song. I know there's a different connotation to the song, but I always take it the positive way. Coming towards her. Stuck still, not turning back. No turning back. Ooh. There's always a negative connotation to something, but you can always take the positive. And to me, when I listen to this song, I think about the train of destiny. It's moving forward. It's coming fast. It's coming around the corner, and it's love. And it's in a hitter, boom. It's like a surprise that's coming, because that's what the Duke of Shadows said, right? Things are not as they appear. Be careful. Something's just sit back and wait. Something wonderful is about to manifest. Something wonderful your way comes. Oh! I heard this. Oh, I saw something last night in my dream. I watched, because my twin was watching my reading, but I watched hands, a pair of hands, and in the hands were sparkles, and there was like it was magic that was moving, and it was all around the hands, and I heard it's coming faster than you think, and then I heard, what was the other thing that I heard? I wrote it down in my dream. It's weird because it wasn't a dream, actually. This was, I was awake. I just closed my eyes, and I was it was almost like I was remote viewing, except for I wasn't remote viewing, because I was seeing what he was seeing in my reading about the Duke of Shadows. Remember, I called him the magician. So the magician had remember he was saying, wait for it. I've got a sleight of hand. I'm about to play my hand. I've got a trick up my sleeve. Remember? And I saw sparkles, and I said it's like magic. And so I guess the words that I was using were being visualized. And hold on, let me see. What did I say? Come on, bring it up. What did I say? Dreams, dreams, dreams. You guys write down even just simple words. I had to start my phone up. I had to reload my phone because it was had to be what is it called? Updated. So this came and I had to went to write it down and my phone was gone. So I'm like, oh, I've got to think about this. I got to think about this. So I see a pair of hands and sparkles swirling around them, and I hear it's closer than you think. What else? I saw something else too. Let me see. Hold on. Oh, did I not write it down? The dog days are over. The dog days are done. Can you hear the horses coming? Yeah! Can you hear the horses coming? Hell yeah! The dog days are over, because remember, big dogs ride for free, and we said, nope, no they don't, because the dog days are over. The dogs are going to stay in chains, and the horses are coming. The horse always represents forward movement. It represents assistance from spirit. The horse is always positive. Nice. I heard something that was at my head is now at my feet. And then I hear my shadows dancing without you for the first time. And then I hear, I looked at a picture and I see a couple in the sky, and I was running to take a picture of the couple in the sky. But when I looked at it, by the time I was able to get to there, because people kept delaying me, and when I was looking at the picture, and when I finally got outside to take a picture of because it was in the clouds as what I was seeing, the colors in the clouds. Remember I was talking about when you have memories and seeing something, and I said, remember the time when I saw the person I'd been in love with forever, and he told me you're beautiful, and I never thought I would hear those words. Those are memories you hold on to. So then I see this couple in the sky, but someone stopped me, and I was running to get outside. By the time I got outside, the colors weren't in the sky anymore. It was now black and white. But it was like I could finally see things as they were. It's black and white. There it is. I can see it. Wow. Love that you're different. Oh my God, it's been a long day since I've seen you, my friend. Love that you're different. Look at this hair, this rabbit, this new beginning, this creative one, this mystical one. This is a rabbit with a reptilian tail with dragonfly wings. This is a fantastical, mystical creature. It's like my liger, right? Mystical, magical creature, lion and liger. And Spirit's saying, love that you're different. That's what makes you so amazing. That's what makes you so wonderful. The fact that you're so different than anyone else. Remember what I just said? I was shopping with my girlfriend who owns the antique store. I don't want to buy something new. I don't want something that everyone else can buy, in a department store. I want something that's unique and different, that no one else is going to have. But I'm like that in my life, I want that in a person too, and I like that in myself. And when we realize that what makes us, all these strange things about us, that makes us unique and makes us different, and there's nobody else like us, and we recognize the beauty of ourselves, then we've loved ourselves. Doesn't it look like a lion's mane? Doesn't it look like a lion's mane? So you're courageous as well, but you're gentle. And you know what? Is it a mouse or is it a rabbit? It could be a mouse too. It's a shapeshifter. It's everything all mixed together. It's fantastic looking. I would much rather have this. And once you recognize the beauty of yourself, and then you know self-love, then you recognize that everything about you that makes you different, your strengths, your weaknesses, your dark and your light, your oddities, your quirks, right? The fact that you don't handle things the way other people do. You don't even look at things the way other people do, right? Maybe some people see things in color, but I see things in black and white. Maybe that's what I saw in my dream, because it wasn't me. I was looking in the sky and I was seeing things in color. All these bright colors, that couple. But when he looked up in the sky, he did see it for a moment, probably when I described it, right? Could see it through my eyes. But when he looked at it, he saw black and white. So we have different ways of looking at things. It doesn't make one of us wrong. What's so cool about it is that it can help us each see the other's perspective. I can help you see it in color, and you can help me see things a little bit more realistically, right? Maybe I'm pie in the sky. I'm always very optimistic. But maybe you're a little bit too black and white, right? But like Spirit said with the Strange Valentine, it's the differences that draw you together, right? It's so that you can complement one another and you can help one another. You push each other buttons so that you can heal and so that you can see things in a different light, right? So it's the complementary opposites. That's what's going on. Honor them and respect them. They're wonderful. You don't need to change to be like someone else. And we don't even want you to change. I don't want my twin to change. I just want her to be more open to me, right? But I like all the strange things about him. They're very, if you saw my twin, he's got eyes like a cat. Like literally like a cat, and cheekbones like a cat. And he's very unique looking, right? Very different looking. He's got a very different way of doing things. And sometimes I want to pinch his head off. Just like the song says, what would I do without your smart mouth? Drawing me in and kicking me out. That's what happens, right? But sometimes we're like that with the people we love. Sometimes we get on each other's nerves, but it doesn't mean we don't love each other, right? It's like, come on! And of course, I'm the one. He probably feels exactly the same way. Of course, that's what he's saying. I'm sitting here saying it from my perspective, and he's sitting here listening to me going, no, it's you. It's you. You drive me crazy. Yeah, well, only in the best of ways, right? You're never going to be what others expect you to be, and you shouldn't be what others expect you to be. You shouldn't really care about that, right? You only can be who you are. And clearly, the ones that are drawn to each other, even though they fight it, there's a reason you're drawing to each other. You're meant to be together. You're meant to be around the people that you're drawn to. You're friends. My girlfriend, Diane, she is the Jesus and I am the Peter. I've said that to you. Same as my twin. I'm sure he is the Jesus. They all even say he looks like Jesus. He does, you know? And I'm probably the Peter. I'm the feisty one. But that's how fire and water work, right? Water gets heated up by the fire, and then the water can cool down the fire when it gets a little too hot. It's complementary. My best friend Diane, what's so interesting about her is she's a Leo and I'm an Aries, and so she should be fire too, but she's not. She's different than me because everything we go through in our life affects us. It changes things, right? So if you can't say that this is a classic Pisces or this is a classic Aries or this is a classic Leo. Nobody's classic anything because everybody's had a different life and everybody's had things that they've adopted. I've adopted this because of this part of my life. I've adopted this because, like my twin, he's got reptilian race in him, right? I'm the butterfly and the hummingbird, and he's the dragonfly, right? He is the dragonfly, the dreamer, and maybe if you took a bite of that mushroom over there, something else might happen to you and change you a little bit more. Maybe that one over there, I took a bite of that mushroom and I went on a trip and because of that, this happened to me and now I've put this in my tool belt, right? And I've changed and I am who I am. And you know what? I love who I am and I'm not going to beat myself up anymore. And I realize that the people that love me don't want me to be different than I am. That's why they love me. They really do know who I am. Sometimes we think, if they knew who I really was. We do know who you are. We think you don't think we don't know who you are. We recognize, especially if we're spiritually awakened, right? We see things about each other that we may not realize that people see about us. I am able to see. And sometimes the seer makes people uncomfortable because we're able to see past the illusion. But it's good because even though I see the truth of you, I love you. And you know what? Because I see the truth of you, I love you, right? So love that you're different. Love your differences. They make you unique. They make you beautiful. They make you wonderful. This is a fantastic creature. Would you rather just have a rabbit? Or would you rather just have a mouse? Or would you rather just have a chameleon? Or would you rather just have a dragonfly? Or would you like to have an animal like this? Because this is my twin. He's like that. And that's what's so cool. You wouldn't find him at a department store. You wouldn't find him amongst the plastic people. There's no way you could get one like this. This is unique, one of a kind, handmade by God. We are all unique, one of a kind creatures handmade by God, and that's what's so fantastic about us. And when we finally figure that out and embrace who we are, then we allow ourselves to be loved and enjoy our lives the way we're meant to. And then we stop expecting things from other people to be different than who they are. They aren't us. I got to look at things. Yesterday when I was flipping out and I was so annoyed, and I thought about it later, and I thought, I see things this way. Remember, I see things in color, bright colors, and my twin sees things in black and white. So what I might see as something for me to be angry about or upset about, he may think of that was something good. That wasn't my intention. I wasn't looking at it the way you look at it. But I'm giving him a lot of slack right here because he doesn't speak. You need to speak. Communication is the key, right? You got to speak up. And you'll find that when you do speak up, things are a lot smoother than you actually realize they are. You got to communicate with people. Ooh! Oh yeah, here we see him. Here we see him. The one of the forest. Half ram, half human. This is the fawn. Look at him with his Labradorite crystal on his arm. Okay, that just literally popped into my head. Labradorite crystal. Labradorite properties. I have a Labradorite necklace and I freaking love it. I got it in Sedona. So this one helps you, it helps deliver strength and perseverance. Oh, remember my, here, I'll show you. Remember my necklace that broke, bracelet that broke? And I put it in here. I wonder if I have any of the pieces. Oh, I don't have them in here. Darn it. Actually, one of these, this might be Labradorite here, actually. But I do have a bracelet. And for the longest time, isn't that interesting? For the longest time, I didn't know what it was. I had no idea what it was. And just now looking at this stone, I now realize it was Labradorite. And I've got the stone. So I'm going to string all of these beads together and I'm going to make myself a bracelet. And I'm going to put it on. I've now realized. With all of these semi-precious stones, along with my Labradorite. So it could be that he's got a Peruvian opal on his arm. It could be Labradorite. But I said Labradorite, so we're needing to understand what use would be for us, because it came to your attention through me. So for Labradorite, the metaphysical and healing properties for Labradorite, oh Lord. Okay, let's see. So it's a protector. It's one of the most powerful protectors of the mineral kingdom. It creates a shielding force throughout your aura. So your aura is the energy that's around you, and it strengthens your natural resources within. It flashes light. So this around this is not a Labradorite, but I meant to speak to you about Labradorite. My Labradorite is my necklace. If I were to describe it to you, it's kind of like a dark gray or grayish green, and it flashes. It's got flashing of like peacock iridescent colors in it. Funny that I saw that and I thought Labradorite. That's probably Peruvian opal. Because I need to do that. I need to make that. Sorry, I'm just thinking. But it's a magical stone. It's a stone of the shaman. It helps for awakening one's own awareness of their inner intuition and psychic abilities. So right now, I say to my babe, grab some Labradorite right now. It helps you bring your magical powers to the surface. You know, I saw the hands. Remember I saw the hands with the sparkles and the magic that was swirling around? This was the Labradorite they were telling me to work with. It enhances your mental and intuitive abilities of clairaudience, clairvoyance, telepathy, prophecy. It helps you recognize the synchronistic events. Helps you communicate with your guides and spirits. It helps you recall past life experiences, your Akashic records. It helps you move between worlds. I'm looking at this again. I'm looking at this as a moonstone, giant moonstone, intuition. I know it's a window through the forest, but I'm also just getting a highlight of my moonstone. That's what that looks like to me. Now it's not flashing. There we go. See? Looks like that to me. Opalescent too. There's an opal angelite. Gosh, I've got all these crystals coming to mind right now. I don't have any angelite. I need to get some angelite. So Labradorite, it'll help you with the negative aspects of your personality, which we all have, right? It helps you reduce depression or shame, embarrassment. It helps in reducing anti-socialisms, for people who pull away and have that kind of, what is it, that the energy that we were talking about, that some people were feeling maybe agoraphobic almost, to the point where they just didn't want to be around anyone. It helps you with that. It helps you be a little bit more, it helps you with work. It helps you be a little bit more, miscongeniality, right? It helps with that kind of stuff. Congenial helps you be more congenial. I couldn't think of the word. So it helps you be more fully present within company around you if you're somebody who tends to pull away. It assists in reckless or impulsive behavior in children, but I would say in adults as well, or teenagers and adults who are easily kind of led into trouble by others, which happens. So what is that? That's peer pressure, right? It helps in detoxification for alcohol or any types of tobacco or hard drugs. It helps develop your hand sensitivity. So for people who use their touch, and that's what I was seeing in my dreams. Somebody was using their hands. They needed they needed their nails cut because they weren't sensitive enough. It was my twin. He needed his nails cut. I said, you need to find your clippers. need to borrow your clippers, because he was and he was thinking that about me too, I'm sure. But it helps you with sensitivity. But also, like last night, I was working on a friend's cat. That cat, Sammy, who's been sick, and my friend Christina also, we were doing Reiki, and so it helps. So I'm going to get it. I'm going to show you. I know where the crystals are, so I'm going to, that's what I'm going to do. My daughter's really artistic, and she makes things all the time, so I might go into town today, and these are all I put all of my, see, everything I have is, and I use all of these. None of these just sit. So where are you? Come on. Oh, come on. You know what I do is I put things away safely, and then I never find them again. I put all of those away. Remember I had them on my mermaid bracelet, and they broke. So where are they? Now I'm on the hunt. I'm on the hunt for because they're beautiful. They're really incredible, and there's no way I would have gotten rid of them. Where did I put them? There's no way I would have gotten rid of them. I love them. It was one of my favorite bracelets. I wore it the whole time I lived in Wisconsin, and it broke. Darn it. Okay, so I have to ask Spirit. Hold on a second. I have to ask Spirit. I'm going to show you something too. Hold on. When you go to give people presents, instead of just wrapping them in a box with tissue paper, get stuff like that. Put them in things like this, because then they can use it for other things later. Isn't that the coolest thing ever? I'm sure that's what somebody did for me at one time. Yes, they did. Put your little gift in there. My friend Erica, this is a black obsidian necklace piece that she gave me for protection. But look at that. If you had a little gift. Oh, I know who I'm gonna give it to. I know that I'm supposed to be doing a reading, but this is all helpful for you guys. Pay attention to this stuff. This is how I like things wrapped. Pay attention. This is how I like things wrapped. I gotta find my necklace. My bracelet. I'm on the hunt now. I'm gonna have to show you guys. I want you guys to see it, what Labradorite looks like. Hold on, let me find some Labradorite. You have to see it, because that stone is what my twin needs it. I need to get my twin a Labradorite ring, or maybe a cuff. Let's see. I haven't got him anything for Christmas because I haven't seen him in 3.5 years. Okay, here it is. This is what Labradorite looks like. See the flashes of peacock green, and it's kind of gray. Some of them are really beautiful like that. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I love those. Are my favorite colors. This is my favorite color combination. Labradorite. I love Labradorite. I would like a Labradorite wedding ring. See, for me, I would rather have a semi-precious stone than a diamond. I don't know. To me, it's of the earth. So look at are you seeing the different types of Labradorite? Ooh, a Labradorite pendulum. That's cool. I want to show you what mine look like. A lot of times they're more of a grayish. They don't have as much of the bright colors. Let's see. No. Hold on. Oh, I just saw something. Listen to this. It has healing properties for the brain, eyes, lungs, as well as the digestive system. I didn't know that. I wasn't looking at that. That's really interesting for me. For my eyes. Come on, show me my bracelet. It was so beautiful. I had like 3 of them, and they had silver. I had silver and the Labradorite all mixed in this bracelet, and they were made of wire. You know how they're strung on wire, and then after you wear them in the shower, after a while they break. I guess mine looked more like that. So it wasn't. They looked more like that. So for you guys, Labradorite, look at that. We're completely off topic, but that's important for you guys. Labradorite, isn't that interesting? And it doesn't look anything. That's how spirit works with me, right? Because I'm looking at that, and I do have this stone, but that doesn't look anything like Labradorite. I just heard it in my head because we needed that, and because my twin needs it. Now this is the acorn man. Remember the acorn man, the man of the forest? Look at him wearing the oak leaf, and he's got an acorn charm. He's got the crystals all around him. He's definitely of the forest. He feels very comfortable in nature. And so Spirit is telling you, see yourself in nature. The fawn is a shy one. They can come forward and they can bring you good news, and they can be tricksters, and they can be, ooh, the coy wolf isn't who I thought he was. That's interesting. I just got that message just now, because it's just like in the Bible, Jacob was called Jacob the deceiver, and then he became Israel, right? So the fawn can be a trickster. They can be, what's the word, mischievous, or they can bring you blessings. So here you are. This one is telling you it's time for you to reconnect with the natural world, right? Go into the crystals. Pay attention to the crystals. Now, when you look on this card and you look at those different crystals and the different elements that you're seeing there, what pops out in your mind? I'm looking at the magic mushrooms again. I'm looking at the symbols on the rock. I'm looking at, as I said, the doorway, which is opalescent or angelite. So for me, it's important for me to get labradorite and angelite. Those are the things that jumped up for me. Is it Peruvian opal for you? Is it moonstone for you? Because I looked at that and I didn't immediately think moonstone. I thought angelite. Angelite helps you connect with angels. It helps you connect with the spiritual realm. So Spirit's asking you to explore your natural world. Explore the world around you, right? And when you do, when you go out into nature and you see what you are drawn to, then you're able to see really who you are. It's interesting. This is half ram, half man and half ram. I'm a ram. I'm an Aries ram. That's interesting to me. Because we're one. That's interesting. Half him, half me. That just clicked in my head. So right now, Spirit wants you to see yourself as you truly are. When you go into nature, you're able to, maybe it's, it's kind of like getting away from society too, right? Getting away from the plastic society, from the hustle and bustle of the world, so that you can actually see yourself and for who you are. You're out there, no one's judging you, no one's looking at you, right? There's no dogma, there's no one else expecting anything of you. You just see yourself, truly who you truly are. This is me. So you see yourself mirrored in the world around you as beautiful, because you are, naturally, as you are. Right? So a Spirit is saying they want you to see the natural side of you. As I said yesterday, you want someone who's organic, raw, real, right? That was in one of our, was it in the morning or was it the night before? I can't remember. In the Divine Circus, we had an affirmation that was saying, and it was the warrior girl. Remember, with the red paint, and she had feathers. Her hair was of feathers, and one of the chants was, "I am raw, real, organic." That's who you want to be, raw, real, organic. Right? Embrace the real you, because you have to be who you truly are. Because if you pretend to be something else and act as somebody else other than you, then people are drawn to you thinking that that's who you're going to be. And you're going to be drawing the wrong people to you. You're going to be drawing people to you that aren't like you. But if you are yourself, then you know that the ones who come to you, even though you are this, that, or the other, they come to you because they want to be there. The ones who say that they're your friend, when you act as you truly are, they love you for yourself, right? Be yourself. Be your natural beauty. Take a drink of what Spirit's saying to you. Listen to the messages Spirit's bringing. Drink from the wisdom of Spirit and recognize that you're a magnificent creature. You're not too fast because you fly all over the place like a hummingbird and you're up, down, sideways, and the other way. You're exactly perfect. You're amazing. You're magical. And you will accomplish what may seem impossible to yourself and others. So lighten up and enjoy the day. That's what Hummingbird says. I almost said sweet dreams. Talk to you guys later. I hope you have a fantastic day. I love you.